Viewers and subscribers, so welcome back again. This is still BVI channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. I came across a young lady who many have termed the lady version of Sheikh Gumi because of what she said about the bandits and these Fulani terrorists.
These are not terrorists. They're not bandits. These are forest rangers. They are held with much value because of the in-depth knowledge they have gained across the years as a result of their moving from one place to another as nomads. Let me tell you one thing, no matter how educated you are in the textbook, and you have never left that city of yours or left your country or moved from one place to another, you are more like an illiterate. You are not educated until you move around. These nomads are assets to this country, and we do not know, but the international community and the government knows how important they are. There are some minerals in this country that the locations are not known by any except these people. They are the only ones that can locate the terrain or the shortcuts to where you can get these minerals. So they are very, very valuable to miners. So these forest rangers are actually like security to miners. Why is their problem spilling to us in the city? And why is their problem spilling to us in churches and mosques? The reason is because they are not treated fairly. And in other cases, they become greedy because of the knowledge that they have. They'll be like, okay, you're paying me this small amount while you are earning this type of amount, so they become greedy. These miners, because of saving cost, they go for younger forest rangers. That's why you see some 14-year-old, 15-year-old, 20-year-olds doing all these things. These boys are kept in horrible conditions. They supply their food in helicopters and all that, but they are not in good conditions. In most parts of the world, when mining takes place, there are porter cabins that are established, like mini homesteads that are established so people can live inside while the mining takes place.
Good. Honestly speaking, looking at what she said, you will term her the female version of Gumi. And that is the mindset of an average northerner, of an average Muslim, especially Muslim northerner. Because that is the lie they sold to them when the fight against Boko Haram was intensified by Jonathan. They said, no, they are killing their brothers. This molded their opinion. But if you flip the page from the same mouth of this very lady, you will hear the truth we've been saying here. Then you will now realize who are the real sponsors of this terrorist. Take a look at this one.
This morning, I want to laugh at Nigerians. Since when they said the insecurity in Nigeria started, the pastor is there flipping pages of Bible, looking for what to use to deal with the Muslims. And the Muslims are there flipping up Quran and pages on how to argue. While your forest is being divided, your forest is being sold. Nigerians are so myopic. We believe in everything we see in the media. You see media, you see books are one of the most fictitious things ever. Nigeria's insecurity in the north has nothing to do with that Bible or that Quran you're trying to open. Nigeria's insecurity in northern part of Nigeria is as a result of illegal mining. Mining of valuables that are even more valuable than what you think is so valuable, which is crude oil. Now the world is moving away from crude oil. We're going into more renewable energy, solar and all that. And the world needs lithium for batteries. They need uranium for nuclear power, and all of it is found in the north. And let us not even mention gold, which can be mined in small quantities but worth a lot of money. Now, who wants to go for the stress of crude oil with its large production and large maintenance and refining? These are things that 2-3 people could hide in a part of the forest and keep digging and digging until they make a fortune. So now what happens? Why is there a security threat? Everywhere in the world where mining takes place and valuable minerals are gotten from the soil, usually there are security concerns. This is not a new thing. If you watch your normal movies, you will see them all over. When somebody mines gold, he's lucky to strike gold, another person comes and kills him and take away that gold. Now, there is lithium in Nasarawa, Kogi, Kaduna, Benue, and the Middle Belt area. There is abundance of gold in Zamfara. There is uranium in Borno. Now I want to tell you why there was that Boko Haram thing in the Sambisa forest. We all know these things that we all ignore because all our mind is on that textbook reading, those media propaganda. While you are being there flipping your Qurans and shouting Nigeria is gone, your forest is being divided. Your forest that you think, oh, what is there? Human beings cannot live in the forest. Let me tell you, where the main money comes from in the world, it comes from the forest that you look down on. Now the forest, your forest is being divided by Americans, British, France, and all that, all coming to set up their camps, and Chinese, all coming to set up their camps for mining. A majority of this mining are not fully registered or not fully legal because they want to boycott the extra cost of its legality. So now what happens? Because of the insecurity that comes with mining, there is need to use local people who are used to the terrain to secure the environment. And that is where Fulani and the tourists come in. Nobody knows Nigeria like the Fulani man. The remaining knowledge you have about Nigeria Nigeria is textbook knowledge. All those are media personalities who shout on TV, shout, shout, shout. You know nothing about Nigeria. They're the real people who know Nigeria. They know every terrain. They know where the rivers are. They know where the rocks are. They know where the mountains are. They know where the swamps are. They know where the deserts are. They know all the hook and crannies of this country. That's the reason why they're recruited as forest rangers, to protect the people who are doing mining and for movement of the mined goods from one place to another, because these mined goods come in small quantities but means has a lot of value. So it's easy for somebody to attack you and snatch those things away from you. So because of its sophistication, it needs also sophisticated security, and that's the reason why they use the local people who are vulnerable to do that security job. And then who are the bandits? Anybody that is an employer knows that sometimes inside your employee you have people who are dissatisfied with the contract and people who are just naturally don't like you and they don't want to work under you again and they just want to defame you, or you have disputes amongst you. The bandits we are saying today and the kidnappers has nothing to do with tribe or religion. There are employees that are unhappy with their employers, and that's the reason why you see that government negotiates with them. So get that into your brain. What they call terrorism is to keep you, the average individual, busy, panicking, engaged, talking, researching, and all that, while they do the needful for themselves. So it is high time, Nigerians, you that you have not bathed this morning, talking up and down about Muslim, Christian, about how terrorism has finished Nigeria. If you know the amount of people that died in the gold rush in America, you will know that Nigerian own is still small. Keep yourself safe and be watchful. If you live in anywhere that is a bit isolated, this is the time for you to take care of yourself and be on the watch out. But staying there and arguing and spreading your throat, it will not solve the matter at now. It is the cabals that are at their work. The blame game is not going to take you anywhere. A word is enough for the wise. Nigerians, keep safe, be happy. And I will tell you, let's not get distracted. Go this morning and do the business you want to do. Go and meet the clients you want to meet. Go and design the clothes you want to design. Don't let anybody make you feel that the world is coming to an end, while the whole world would end up in their pockets.
Good. You see it? Now, this video from this girl shows that she is very intelligent, educated, and informed. She's not just like the normal nomadic Fulanese or Northerner, okay? And she spoke the undiluted truth to you, because this is what we've been saying here. But perhaps maybe because I'm an Igbo man and your mentality has been molded, anything that is said from an Igbo man, don't listen to it. Because you are a Yoruba person or because you are a Northerner. But the truth has no ethnicity, it has no religion, it can come from anywhere. And she has said it. Did I not tell you on this platform how Zamfara became the hub of terrorists? How the current governor had been accusing and other section of the north, including the ACF, Arewa Consultative Forum, accusing the former governor of Zamfara State, Matawela, after the man, the current Minister of Defense, Minister of State for Defense, accusing him of funding and sponsoring this terrorist. And I said it very clear without missing word. It's all about the gold. Forget about the one that they are showing you online. It is a big business. It is not a new thing. It is not peculiar to Nigeria after all. But this is the heartthrob of the insurgent. From Boronu to Zamfara to Kebbi to Niger to Bauchi. Name all of those places that you found solid minerals. It's not surprising again that we are no longer seeing much activities of expatriate in the Niger Delta region, because the oil is becoming obsolete. Of course, I told them very soon nobody will care about them. Now, where the game is in the renewable energy. The renewable energy is being gotten. The raw materials is being gotten from northern Nigeria. And that is why the Chinese are there. You will now begin to understand and appreciate the position of Adams Oshomole, the very bad mouth that sometimes speaks the truth, even when he did not want to speak it. That one has become an instrument of truth. Whenever the spirit of APC leaves him, bam, he will release more before he will get himself back and repossessed by the spirit of APC. The truth of the matter is that this banditry, terrorism, and this insurgent happening in the north is of two faces. One, the Islamic face, which they use to confuse themselves, and the real resource exploitation, and being sponsored by their political elites. including retired generals and some serving generals or top military officials from the north. No, check it. Who are preponderous in the Nigerian military setup, if not the Fulanese? The same people. When they retire, they put in their own people. And they are in control. And it is all about the solid mineral. That is why they ransack villages, push them out, take over their farmland, and grab the resources. There is no two ways about it. It's all about the resources. That's why when Trump said that he's coming against these terrorists, they said, no, don't come, oh, you are coming after our resources. Does it begin to make sense to you now? It only makes sense to you, Adi? Make I not just talk too much. We've said a lot already. I believe that if you are still in doubt about asking Nigerian government, fight insecurity, you are deceiving yourself. As if to say you don't know who are actually sponsoring this terrorism. I rest my case. Let me have your opinion on the comment section. I still remain as your advocate for good governance. Deal with this message, whatever you make of it. But as far as I'm concerned, please take the message, leave the messenger out of it. I'm signing out. Help me share this video if it makes sense to you. Because ultimately, now you Nigerians could still be victims of Nigeria. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.